ん
今日はどっちにしようかな。
冷たいものは気を落ち着かせるのにいい。精神を水につけて氷と一緒に飲めばより効果的だ。奉仕が妖魔退治に用いる術は一つが砲術、もう一つが武芸だ。他にも方法はあるが正道ではない。奉仕が妖魔退治に用いる術は一つが砲術、もう一つが武芸だ。他にも方法はあるが正道ではない。地味猛量をほふり、内外に生を澄み渡らせる。まずい。この後の口上を忘れてしまった。奉仕が妖魔退治に用いる術は一つが砲術、もう一つが武芸だ。他にも方法はあるが正道ではない。奉仕が妖魔退治に用いる術は一つが砲術、もう一つが武芸だ。他にも方法はあるが正道ではない。
Hello, hello. How
冷たいものは気を落ち着かせるのにいい。精神を水につけて氷と一緒に飲めばより効果的だ。
I feel like that game volume is just a tad loud, maybe? Also... Yeah, so my captions are not working. I'm trying to have captions for the first time today. Hey Sammy, how you doing?
冷たいものは気を落ち着かせるの
Caption
にいい。
issues detected.
精神を水につけて氷と一緒に飲めばより効果的だ。
Let's see. Let us see.
今日はどっちにしようかな。
I'm not sure why those are not displaying correctly. I followed the instructions for the extension.
"地味猛量をほふり、内外に生を澄み渡らせる。」まずい。この後の工場を忘れてしまった。 冷たいものは気を落ち着かせるのにいい。精神を水につけて氷と一緒に飲めばより効果的だ。
I am not sure. But yeah, so tonight we're doing some Genshin. They just released a new banner, and I've been saving up all my rolls for this banner because there's a lot of stuff on it that I want. Whether or not I'll get lucky and get the stuff is another matter entirely, but we're gonna give it a go. There's also a character story quest for one of the characters that I'm going to be rolling for. So I think we're going to do that first, because it's going to give me a few extra gems, which I'll be able to use for some of the rolls. Then we'll roll a bunch, and then depending on what time it is after all of that, we may do some more miscellaneous boss kills and stuff, or we could hop over and do a Hades run to finish off the stream. It just depends what time it is and how we're feeling. Where does it want me to go? Oh, right, I gotta go to that boat. There's an NPC somewhere that takes me to that. Is it you? Doesn't seem like it because you won't talk to me. Okay, no, it's neither of you. It's probably over in this section somewhere. would have to guess. Oh. Game wasn't capturing properly. All sorts of minor technical issues so far. That's okay. We hadn't done anything important yet. I don't think it's you, you're just... Yeah, you're just fishing. Somewhere there's someone who operates a ferry service.
風に乗って飛ぶぞ。
If only I could remember their location. It's not you, it's not you. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just go to that mountain and glide over. That mountain would be even better, probably. Yeah, no, we need to get way up here. It's okay. I think the volume's okay, but if it is not, please let me know. There's not much room to get up here because we're pretty much at the, oh, we are gonna slide down here? Okay. Hey, Rametto, how are you doing? My day's been good so far. A little bit of a change of pace for tonight's stream. We're starting off with Genshin. There's a new character banner that I've been saving up stuff for, so I'm gonna at some point here do a bunch of rolls on that. We're just gonna do a story quest first, but and then we might get into some Hades runs after that, depending on what time it is. But I'm doing well. How are you doing? Oh, Paimon, why don't do this to me? Nice. How many rolls? Between what I have saved and what I'm gonna be able. Oh, god damn it, Paimon! I just need to get to the edge of that. We're at the map border here, so like she keeps telling us we can't go this way, but I just need to like be high enough that I can turn and jump and glide. I have between what I've got saved up and what I'll be able to buy, because the shop just reset, so I'll be able to buy some more fates with like star glitter and stuff. So between those two things, I'm gonna be able to get the full 90 for the first pity 5-star. Yeah, so hopefully, I mean, the desire is to get Zhongli, of course. It's the character I've wanted most since the game released. And we'll have about a 50% chance at it when all is said and done. so not bad odds. Hey, love, welcome in. Hope you're feeling alright. Here but not here? That's okay. No, we're not staying on the chatting screen. Thank you for reminding me. I was finagling with a number of things. I was trying to set up, captions, but I can't seem to get the extension to work properly. So I was on the chatting screen while I was doing that, and then I just forgot to change it. Oh, right. There he is.
まさかここで会うとはな。
ご友人かしら。
ああ、ついこの間知り合ったんだ。見聞が広く、博学多彩でいろいろとためになる。歴史上の元王帝君について話し合っているんだが、お前も興味あるか？
Sure.
この方は元王帝君の力を甘く見ているようでな。プロの考古学者として少し訂正してあげていたんだ。
So, for a little bit of context, if there's anyone who is planning to play through the story and is worried about somewhat spoilers, mute me for like a few seconds. But and I'll give a thumbs up when I'm done, although this story quest will likely touch on it as we go. But Zhongli, the character we came here to see and do this quest for, actually is the Lord of Geo. No one knows that but us and a couple other characters. But yeah, so they're lecturing him about his own power essentially.
ちょうど今、世界最初の村の話をしていたところだよ。
世界最初の村？
元王帝君の導きにより先人たちは功績を精錬し諸国と貿易を展開したのは誰もが知っているだろう。
Also, it's just occurring to me, I have it on obviously Japanese audio because that's how I watch most of my anime, and so that's where I recognize Japanese voice actors sometimes, whereas I don't really know very many English ones. But would anyone prefer if I switched the language to English? Would that be better for the purposes of the viewing experience? Because I'm fine with it either way. Like, while I prefer the Japanese audio, I'm not a stickler about it. So I can certainly change it.
「今のリーウェには全大陸で唯一モラを製造できる権利がある。そして最初のモラは数千年前に元王帝君が作ったと考えられる。
私の考察、それから推測だと、この歴史的意味のあるモラは記念品として今も大事に保存されてると思うわ。
Audio's fine, but maybe move cam so it doesn't. Oh yes, because I am over the text right now, aren't I? May have to switch it around multiple times because I feel like during the this bottom corner was the best for like actually like running around the world like doing combat and stuff. Oh yeah, center left could actually work well. Might be a good idea for people who are lurking. Oh true, yeah. If someone just has the stream on and doesn't understand Japanese, they might want to be able to actually hear the dialogue. Okay, so we'll switch that once we get out of this cutscene because I think I have to go into the menu to do it. And let me. Where's my webcam box here? Just slightly higher up here on the left. That should be a little better, I think. You're okay? Yes, that's true. You are okay. But
例えば林ユエを管理する七星は就任前に秘密裏に行われる儀式があって、そこで
いやいや、私の研究だとこの最初のモラはそう単純なものではない。ご存知の通り、モラは触媒の一つである。今もモラを使って武器を強化する術が存在する。
Mora is the name of the main currency in this game, if anyone is unfamiliar. So they're talking about money right now, essentially.
世界最初のモラには強い力が秘められているはずだ。だから今度出す私の本でこの10年間の研究成果を証明してみせようと思っている。ズバリ、元王帝君はそのモラを使って刀と剣を強化したという歴史を。
刀と剣を？
知りたければ私の本を買うといい。ちなみにその刀と剣を手に入れればリーユエの王になれると言われ。
Dagger and a sword.
おや？
刀剣の真相の考察は置いておくとして、モラが生まれた理由は契約を結ぶための手段だ。モラを使って取引させることこそが本意だと思う。だから最初のモラも普通に通貨として使われているだろう。
私は関学殿の仮説は面白いと思う。逆に勝利殿、なぜ証拠もなしに否定を？
He has his sources.
いや、俺はあくまで事実を述べたまでだ。
私よりも元王帝君の御心がわかるというのかい？
No one
歴
knows
史に
better
関
than
しては
him.
俺も詳しくはない。だが意見が分かれなければ切磋琢磨もできなくなる。
では聞こう。1000年前、元王帝君が先人たちに建築の技術を教えた。その時使われた模型は全てモラで鋳造されたものだった。そうだね。
A model home completely cast from Mora?
その通りだ。
では仮にモラに神力がないとして、なぜ元王帝君はそんな贅沢なことをしたのだ？
簡単だ。それはモラが最も手に入りやすく、最もコストのかからない材料だったからだろう。元王帝君の話だからな。
勝利殿、その考古学に関してあなたに聞きたいことがあるんだけど、場所を変えて聞いてもいいかしら？
ああ、構わないが、友人も一緒でいいか？きっと力になると思うぞ。
ぜひご一緒してほしいわ。さあ行きましょう。
Okay, quest started. So settings, voiceover language. We'll go back to English to benefit anyone who might be have this on in the background so they can try to follow along while they watch or do other things. And that's just up here.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet.
Okay.
Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective.
No, you did not miss the rules. I'm waiting to do the rules. One, because this quest will give me a little bit more of the currency I'm going to be using for it, I think. And two, just as sort of for anyone sort of, like unfamiliar with the game, they can sort of see this character that I'm going to be spending all my rolls to try to get a little idea of his personality, so that it's instead of just me rolling for some random thing that I say I want, but no one has any understanding of like who it is. I thought it might be nice to just do his character quest, so that people can get an idea. Is it meant to say I'm playing Hades? No. Did I forget to change that? I did. Nice catch, Sammy. Thank you very much. It is not supposed to say I'm playing Hades at all. What is the command? I'm not sure. I just got it from inside OBS though, so it should be... No, no worries. No, no worries. You don't need to apologize for not feeling well either, love. It's not your fault. So if I refresh over here just to double check, it looks like I've got... We're good now. While I'm at it, I should probably just go to my extensions and turn off... since I haven't gotten the captions working yet, I should probably just turn them off so that they're not just like popping up and then not doing anything on people's screens. And I can figure it out. How do I... Okay, deactivate for now. We will get that started hopefully for next stream. Because I really do want to have that extra level of accessibility. I just haven't. I must just be missing something simple in the instructions for why it's not working yet.
So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Ooh. I'm actually interested in his answer to that
Let's
too.
not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Okay. Is Paimon supposed to have a voice line there?
But when I was doing some research,
That was weird.
I learned about the legend of the god of salt.
Go on.
The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
Assassinate her. Hey, Tetris, welcome in. I had tried earlier today to add captions, and I thought it was set up properly, but there must be some little thing I wasn't quite doing correctly, because the extension just wasn't detecting that I was sending any captions to it for it to display. So I've just disabled them for the time being. But I will get them sorted at some point here. Why did I mess something up when I was changing voice settings around? Because why is Paimon just not She has no audio with her dialogue.
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
That abrupt lighting change as the time of day changed.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Do I need to reboot the game? I don't know. Everything else seems to be fine.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
It is a little jarring, though, whenever Paimon goes to say something and it doesn't make any noise. So maybe I will have to quickly restart once we get through this section of the quest.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
True.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble. But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid
Tetris,
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor
thank you so much for that
to hire
sub.
Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
Really appreciate that. Oh, and it gave me an emote. You used your Prime Gaming here when you could use it anywhere on Twitch? Thank you so much.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
I actually uploaded my first emote today. Obviously, it takes Twitch a while to check it over and make sure it's good and actually like push it live. But it is on its way, so you will have an emote to use soonish.
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
The emotes are 20/20 hindsight.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
I'm
That
getting a
will
whole
give us
little
a
party
chance to
together.
continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
I mean, I don't have anything
This
to contribute to
experience
this.
may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
You were fine with 3 people. Why is 4 too many? I guess 5, because Paimon's here too, but...
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
He's Flynn? Wait, you mean like the same VA? Or... Also Mr. Worldwide from Persona 5. Nice. Okay, so we were going to quickly dip out to the main menu and see if that will fix the voice lines and stuff, because I'd like it if... Oh, from SMT4. When you say Flynn, my mind goes to Vesperia. Which we will be playing on this stream at some point. Shameless plug. Spoilers, I'm sorry. Back? I hope you had a nice shower, Phantom. Yep, 47. Been making steady progress. I mean, 34 is still very good. They really start slowing down after like 30, and it takes a while to get each next one. Are you caught up on Story, Phantom? Because I should warn you, we're doing right now I'm doing Zhongli's character mission that just came out this week, so it's gonna have the occasional reference to the most recent events in the World Quest line. Kinda know it already? Okay.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
She's still not talking. Or he's still not talking, rather. I'm not sure why Paimon's voice lines are not
but rather that there
working
should be
correctly.
something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Having trouble holding your phone with how much you're coughing? Oh gosh, I'm sorry, love. You don't force yourself to try and be here. Like, you need to rest. It's perfectly okay. I also am not sure who exactly you're referring to, but I also love you so much. Everyone who you could have been saying that to loves you very much as well. Paimon is food, if you recall. Food can talks? I mean, they've been talking. They have been talking. Paimon's lines were not patched in. Oh, so just this quest line just doesn't have English dialogue for Paimon? Because before we switched from the Japanese, like at the start of stream, there were voice lines. So is it just the English that's not patched in? That's interesting.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War.
Go on.
Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the Vortex.
Oh, you don't need to be sorry, love. It's okay. Yeah, it's only English? Interesting. Seems like a pretty big oversight. But
After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
I guess I'll have to read Paimon's lines. I am not going to be able to do a voice anywhere as close, so I'm just going to read them normally. This is not a character that I would be able to voice act for. These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea.
Ravamon? Is that my next Digivolution?
So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest.
Also, I've noticed Zhongli's, like, the other characters' mouths move when they talk. He does not seem to. Or when he does, that's very short and it doesn't last nearly as long as the voice line lasts.
Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
That one was better. As soon as I draw attention to it, we get one that's pretty reasonable. But get out of your head.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life.
I'm starting to think this guy who's part of the organization that have been our main antagonist so far may not be being truthful with us.
Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then, I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Probably synced to the Chinese, yeah, it probably is. That's a good point.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Wish I could escort Zhongli.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Okay. I don't really need to gather materials while I'm here. We'll just progress through the mission. Just swim past you guys. I don't really feel like fighting. Raid time? Okay, Tedros, good luck. We'll have to fight these people, of course, but...
Odds revealed by... Let's dance! No escape!
Start burning that shield down.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Okay, better go over this way. Let's climb up here and then sneak around these enemies. I'm looking for right now. Oh. Sneaky box. Keep pausing? Aw. Like, Twitch is pausing on its own and not running well for you, or you're accidentally pausing? We gotta get across this way? Okay. Oh, we alerted those slimes and they're chasing us across the water. You need... Oh, you're gonna turn around? Okay. You can keep going if you want, but I will absolutely kill you. No? Okay. Have a good day.
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god.
Oh my god.
That would certainly attract you. The hydromorph. I have a contract. I must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Yeah, Twitch is all. So sorry it's not working for you, love.
Submit for judgment.
Let's dance! No one escapes my sight!
One with my blade. One with my blade.
It's just a stone slab. But its design is quite unique.
Shouldn't have stood around for that.
There should be enough
Explosion.
to garner some information. Let's head back.
Do I have any 5 stars? Yes, I have 1. I have... If we hop into the menu here, I do have Venti. I managed to get Venti on my 90th roll on his banner. That's the only 5-star I have. So, hoping for Zhongli to be the second. This crystal while I'm here. Oh.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
Jeez, settle down.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, right, this is me. Stop arguing. What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her.
You've also been claiming to be an archaeologist. Why would it be so weird that you would know more than another archaeologist?
She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back.
You are barely holding
What a
on to
waste of
this
time.
this thin veneer of a story that you are trying to present to us, buddy. Wish you had Venti. You have Mona and Chi-Chi though. That's great.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
Those are probably two of the ones I would want. I mean, I like all the 5 stars to a degree. Like they're all pretty cool. But Zhongli is definitely the one I want the most. I think Chi-Chi would be the next after that. What? Why do both these dialogue options seem like I'm siding with the guy who's clearly lying about everything? It's not strange at all that if you just started researching a new topic, you wouldn't know everything about it yet. I don't want to contribute to the berating of this poor person who came along to pursue her passions. Oh, but these are in brackets, so I'm not actually going to say anything? Maybe?
And you!
Okay.
You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
There you go. Actually, great together. The freeze is clutch to give you some time for great hits. Yes, I bet. Changyang and Barbara are sort of the cornerstones of my party right now for the same reason the freeze mechanic is so helpful.
I mean, isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
It does.
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good.
He even has a slightly evil laugh. Why are we trusting this guy still?
Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
Can't get over Shido. If Shido was Zhongli, I would absolutely let him steer my country. Go ahead. The red is a dead giveaway? Yeah, it is too. So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
No. No, you're definitely trying to get rich. Actually, no, maybe you're trying to collect the strength of the gods, considering you're from the Fatui.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the jade chain. So unless you want to mess with the chasing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
feel like a real archaeologist would be able to tell the difference between an ancient teacup and a modern one that was just dropped in the ocean the other day, but
But, so what?
we'll let
Why
that
can't
slide.
I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded.
No one's saying you can't make a living off your passions, buddy, but you're clearly just not being truthful with us.
All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Ooh, I recognize that. Saltarai is a yeah, there's a little island up here with a barrier that you haven't been able to supposed to be open yet, but people found ways to like glitch themselves through like the terrain and then walk underneath the ocean to get into like what's contained in there. I wonder if this is when we're actually supposed to be able to go in. Oops. Need to bother those two having a little powwow. Normally I'd be fighting all the stuff on the way to places I'm going, but like I've got so much of the materials that they drop that I don't really need any more at this very moment, and I'd rather just keep progressing this storyline with minimal interruptions.
I heard that Saltarai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
Patchwee or the Slytherin of Genshin, that's a very good comparison actually, right there. They may not all be evil, but you can pretty much assume not to trust them.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Saltarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt.
Is it related to the God of Salt's people, or is it related to Rex Lapis? Let's try the top one.
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
He probably made it.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Okay, so it's over there. I may have to just take out this group of enemies if we're going to be walking past them this many times.
Oz, reveal! Let the shadow
Bearing Blade! Attack! Force my blade! Submit for judgment! A touch of frost!
Oh,
Oz, reveal thy...
so Wanyan seems to think the God of Salt was this really benevolent, do no wrong deity. But knowing what we know about Rex Lapis, I don't think he would have struck down anyone for no reason. So I wonder if it's something
Here it
where...
is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the God of Salt.
Something where she had
According
like...
to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Okay, are you done? Okay, thank you. Something where she did have some sort of secret, but he sealed that away after striking her down so that people would still worship her maybe for some reason. Like he wanted to protect her even though he was the one that ended her misdoings. Misdeeds, rather. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Look for a spot from which the picture formed by the relics can be seen. Oh. There we go.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
Another one.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast. Yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
Those aren't riddles, those are just directions.
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Spoken like a true archaeologist.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingse in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Okay. Seems like there's enemies here I need to get rid of.
Attack the front! Swift and merciful!
So what am I trying to do here? Okay, we've got the lightning thing there, lightning thing over there. There's one here, and I assume there's one down on this side to complete the 4. That's not what I meant to hit. Do I have those instructions written down anywhere? No, that's something else. How do I... So south, east, west, north? I assume he just wants me to hit them in that order. Oh, there's a chest right beside this one. South. East. West. North.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
You two can just go back to sitting and hanging out. You don't really want any of this. I know you don't.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Is the proposal that we send that guy away because he's clearly not an archaeologist?
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter. with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Hey, don't pass an opportunity up like this so easily. Like this up so easily.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Onward we go. Ooh, some violet grass. More right there. Just jumped down too far. Yoink. Okay. Is there any more before I fall further in here? Just drift down and some right there. There's a chest across the way. It's always nice to get some Noctilus Jade.
One with my blade.
Who's your main DPS? My main DPS is it's not the right menu. It's Changyang, the ice claymore wielder. I got him with my very first batch of 10. That one it gives you right after you complete the trial when they teach you about rolling. I got him then, and he's been my main ever since. Which is one of the other reasons why I'm so excited about today's, or not today's, but the banner that opened up this week, because he's one of the rate up 4 stars in it, and I don't have any of his constellation opened yet. So I'm hoping to get a couple of him so I can really beef up his powers. Same thing happened to you with Razor? Nice. Yeah, Razor's I haven't gotten Razor yet, but ever since I did his little story quest, I've really wanted him too, so so this banner is actually perfect for me because it's got it's all characters that I would like to get. Hope you can grab a few more of them. Yeah, definitely. Might as well collect these fish while I'm here. Some core lapis over here. This cave's full of stuff. Hope I get a few. Thank you. I hope you're able to get a few more razors too. Yeah, the new fire character, she looks really cool as well. Oh wait, that's... Okay, so it's going to be a domain probably. Let's grab everything else we can in here before we do that. Yeah, I didn't realize from like her initial promotional art, but she's actually got like a bit of like a rocker aesthetic, which is really neat.
By royal decree.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Constellation's the guitar, yeah, yeah. Okay, so we came in there, we grabbed a bunch of stuff. Oh, there's some violet grass up that wall. And then I think that's everything in this room? Another quick gander around. Mysteries and Salt. Recommended to have Geo in the party. Is it not gonna let me use Zhongli? Usually with these story ones you get to use the character that's involved, so... I'm gonna go in assuming that's the case. If it doesn't give me access to him, then I may have to dip out and rearrange my party. Depending if that geo recommendation is because I actually need it for like puzzles, or if it's just because the enemies are weak to it. Because I can, if it's just the enemies are weak to it, then that's whatever. I can get through it with my party fine. But if I like need it for certain mechanisms, then I'll have to restart. Yeah, see, it gives us Zhongli, so. Just always YOLO those, yeah. God, he's cool. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Oh, wait, what are these?
These statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
People turned into salt? Are we going full, like, Sodom and Gomorrah here? Jeez. It's alarming. Out of curiosity, actually, what did they, what did they give you for default artifacts? Oh, I can't actually view the stats in them, but I can see them. It's a full set of Noblesse Oblige. All level 16 legendary. Okay. So that's why it felt like your attacks were not doing very much damage, but it's all scaled around your burst. Okay, that's fine.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Good to know. Can't climb that. Oh right, it doesn't even let you climb it all in here.
Gather.
And I just misused that. I meant to summon the pillar instead. There we go. Transfixed in an earnest position. No, perhaps he was also afraid.
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
Hope you get this dude. Spend a bit. Like only 20 bucks on a few 10 pulls with no luck. Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope you can get him too. I've saved up enough that I should be able to do the a full 90, which guarantees me at least one 5-star. It's only a 50% chance that it'll be him or not, but
Just looks like a fancy salt.
I'm
hole.
hoping.
Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
A bottomless salt vessel? I mean, that's quite valuable.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
This is going to be fun to watch. Yeah, hopefully.
Able
Looking forward to it
produce
once we finish up
endless
with this
salt.
quest here.
The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Is this some sort of like Faustian-esque thing where like it produces endless salt, but if you take the salt out of the chalice itself, it like turns into something useless, like dirt or something? I don't know.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
I don't know. I just get the impression that Zhongli is setting this whole thing up to scam this guy, which I'm entirely on board with.
Solidify! A touch of frost.
Fingers crossed, yeah. Hopefully. There's no, like, side places or anything here, are there? No. Oh, we've got a,
Crumble!
That there, I stand here.
Just a simple ruler. Doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless! Why would she get anything?
I hate this guy so much. Oh boy, here we go again. While we're on the topic of useless people...
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Because you're an asshole, bro. Yep. That's exactly why you should get the short end of the stick.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Oh, we have to fight him? Okay. There you are. Oh. I saw you. And you were gone for a second.
By royal decree.
Okay, now wait. Let's switch to you.
Order guide you.
Jeez, that does so much damage. And then the petrify is nuts. No, I don't want to leave domain. I just wanted to allow this auto mod message. Fine, don't let me pause, game.
Can't run from death.
Zong and his dong about to fuck this guy
I
up.
shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Honestly, guy, you got off pretty easy. Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long. I hope you never become as greedy as him, Paimon. Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Oh, Wanyan has... She's hiding something too. Actually, I wasn't expecting that. I missed that.
Why do you say that?
I wonder if maybe she's descended from the people who worshipped the goddess of salt? Or the god of salt, rather?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry.
Okay.
Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
And she's never used any of his more popular names. She's only ever called him Morax. Very, very interesting. Oh, right. Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax. Yeah.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world.
Dope.
We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
What a twist. Yeah, I was so busy making fun of the clearly lying other guy that I didn't even think that she was anything other than a sort of young, inexperienced archaeologist herself.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Now throughout that whole cutscene, I saw there was a chest through this gap. Did I need to get that in a previous area, or can I get it from where I'm about to go? Let's progress first and get a look from this side and see what it seems like. Oh yeah, I can just run right out here. Oh, it's one of the ones where it disappears immediately? Okay. What? What do you mean I can't climb up that ledge? That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I should have been able to climb that, but... F indeed. Oh, now he's just dead. I gotta res him. Oh, I feel so bad. Hopefully he doesn't hold that against me when it comes time for rolling.
Quake!
Okay, so... Can I climb this? No, how am I supposed to guarantee that I get across the gap there? Oh wait, that was silly of me. I can climb his thing. Of course this would be designed so that we need him to succeed at it. That's why he's given to us in the first place. Now if I put it right
Quake!
here, is that going to hit all three of them? Yes, it is. Oh, should probably have healed him before. It's okay. Why am I going after you first? Take care of this shaman. Oh, reinforcements. Focus on that fire barrier first. There we go.
By royal decree.
Attack!
Oh, right, there's a chest there in that corner. Keep falling asleep? I mean, if you need the rest, love, just take a nap. Get some rest. It's okay.
Rise!
Oh. I did not mean to do that a second time. I just... What the... This is a really finicky thing for some reason. Oh my god. Okay. Like 6 tries to get onto that platform.
I'll protect us. This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the God of Salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated.
I think you're reading a bit much into that.
The power of this sword
back your own
surely is
narrative.
much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the God of Salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Not logic! Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
just watched us fight that other guy off for breaking the contract, though.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli?
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit a girl.
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Ooh, here it comes.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract.
You want to suffer the wrath of the rock? Me too.
I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
I wasn't expecting her to be weak. I thought she was going to be like a terrible god. Interesting.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war.
Let him take you to the Bone Zone? Are you coming around to the glory that is Zhongli, love, or are you just mocking me?
However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors.
It's true.
After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
Big Dong Jean is the shit.
No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
No, you're sorry. You're not mocking. You don't need to be sorry. I was just joking around.
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Oh, shit.
murder weapon?
How many times is Automod going to make me permit Dong? I mean, we know how I feel about Dong, but Zhong. There you go. Don't want to think about Mr. Worldwide? No, you don't need to cut it at all. I find it hilarious. I'm just... We all know how Automod can be.
No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
You're not the worst mod at all, love. You're a fantastic mod.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
90% of my custom commands so far have been made by you.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Excuse me, had to sneeze. Hey, thank you. Oh, your phone died as you were playing? No, that's so unfortunate. Hey, hey, come back. I sometimes wish I could play on mobile. Because I play on PS4, it doesn't have cross save. So like, while PC and mobile can jump back and forth between the two, if you're on PS4, you stay on PS4. Maybe that means you need to eat some Oreos? Probably. Oreos are probably the solution to your issue. Bless you, thank you. Too much for her to take.
It is
yeah.
a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract was broken.
Regular kind, pleb kind? Ah, regular aren't pleb. There's something to be said for the classics.
Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Oh, she fled deeper? Interesting. A free phone upgrade? Oh, that's exciting.
Salt. And betrayal.
Salt and Betrayal is the name of my gaming-inspired emo band. Oh, wonder if the wife bought the Red Winter design kind. That would be exciting. T-Mobile was doing a free iPhone 12 mini upgrade for the month of December.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Let's dance!
It's the mini, so you have to do some research. Think it'll be okay, just want 5G? Yeah, fair enough. I think I'm probably due for a phone upgrade. Maybe. Am I missing any randomly hidden chests around here? Doesn't seem like it.
What are all these?
Love how cute the mini is. I don't think I've seen the 12 mini yet, to be honest. Tiny orange man hands. What? What do you mean? I'm gonna wait and see if you can get bonus from work. If so, that phone is yours. Nice. Probably are with my ancient phone. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's not ancient. It's a lovely, lovely Moto X Play. Brand probably no one's ever heard of and or are thinking, wait, Motorola still make phones? They do. They really do. You'll show me a hidden chest? Okay. Sounds good. Oh, Trump hands.
What did they see? What did they do?
Now. Donald Trump isn't a terrible person because he has tiny hands. He's a terrible person because of who he is as a person.
What happened?
Since you do not trust me, Let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
I wasn't expecting when I started this quest for it to feature this young woman's entire, like, religious basis for her worldview to be shattered and to see her go through a life crisis of this magnitude. I'm enjoying it. It's well written, but I know you know. It's actually just really cool environment design. Like, these salt statues are actually really neat. This is the epicenter, I guess, and she just salted everyone. Wow. Good news, Halloween Oreos and Ovaltine. Nice. It feels very anti-Western religion stuff, not in a bad way, but
Boats
a
are made
very
for transferring commodities back and forth.
typical way approached by
And
the
those
East.
that come across Liyue tend to stay a while.
Yeah,
So it is where
I can
many
see it. I mean,
things
it's
come to settle.
it's not as heavily anti-Western because, like, there's no, like, organized church that it's portraying in a bad light. Like, this is very much just like the sort of the individual beliefs of a particular, like, small group of people about their particular god. But yeah, it definitely does have that that feel that comes with a lot of
wine tastes the same as
a lot
I
of stuff
remember.
made in Japan and China and,
But where are those
well, yeah, in the
who
East in
share
general.
the memory?
About the dangers of religion. Not the dangers of religion so much, but
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day.
no, you didn't tell me your planner arrived. Was it in okay condition? When did her subtitle change to God of Salt Devotee? I assume it was when we got that reveal about her, but I just haven't noticed it since then.
The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime.
But okay, so she was, though, gentle and kind. She just wasn't very strong.
The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Wait, her own followers, like Mercy, killed her? Oh my god. What about these statue thingies? I mean, those are all her followers that were turned into salt when she...
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Jeez, this is tragic. Holy shit.
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to the God of Salt.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
People of Liyue will understand that one day.
All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
Why are we going back there? Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
The packaging was messed up, but the planner and the extra paper is okay. Perfect. Thank goodness. Is there any extra? Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Did I miss anything? Oh, our chest detector doesn't work down here. Oh, no, never mind. Yes, it does. Where is it directing me to? Oh, there. The chest detector is the reward for, well, tell me exactly which level. It's the reward for, one of the reputation ranks, in Liyue. And there's a different one for Mondstadt that's for ranking up the reputation there as well. I want to say it's at level 6, maybe? Okay, so there's nothing else down here. Oh, I gotta go over there. So we'll just warp to here instead since it's closer. Working your way up there? Nice. Yeah, I've just because I liked the cosmetic rewards it had slightly better, I've done all my reputation stuff for Liyue so far. I haven't done it like anything. I mean, I did like the regular Mondstadt quests and stuff, but as far as like the bounties and the requests go, the optional stuff that you choose between one or the other each week, I've only done Liyue because I'm gonna max that one out first, and then I'm gonna do the other one. Couple crystal flies, just while I'm here. Oh, it wants us to climb all the way up there. Okay. Send me a friend request? Oh, nice. Thank you. Wants me to go to the very top. Okay. That's alright. Quick stop. Get some stamina back. Nope, nope. Don't start climbing again yet. It's probably enough to get to the next place. Oh yeah, plenty. Wait, is this not? Yeah, okay, I can stop right here. Oh. Forgot there was a path on the other side of this hill. We could have been walking all this way instead of climbing up the steep side. It's okay. We would have had to fight 3 abyss mages at once, which can be kind of annoying, so easier to just go up this side, really. You're back on a treasure found? Okay. Sounds good. What do you gotta say?
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest.
Mm-hmm. You did.
The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue.
This guy sure picks a high up spot. Yeah, this is the highest spot around for a while. Hey, Liquid. Welcome in. Good to see you. Did you just get off work recently? No, I haven't done the rolls yet. I was doing his story quest first. I'm gonna do the rolls shortly once we finish this up.
To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended.
Just been busy? Yeah, nice. That'll happen. Have you done his character story quest yet? It's got some heavy stuff in it. It's good.
History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Still haven't touched Childs yet. Fair enough. They only for English they didn't include voice lines for Paimon for this story in the patch they sent out. They like accidentally didn't put them in. So if you play with English audio, Paimon just doesn't speak any of his lines.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
I like that this game has dynamic weather, but sometimes you'll get like a setting where like the weather just doesn't match the tone the cutscene is going for. Like this, where we've got this lightning striking in the background. Gotta access the Skynet, yeah. So that's why you want us to come with you? Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest.
That was
where I
Paimon.
sealed many gods with my
We had a
spear.
gasp.
After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Quest complete. $60 gems. It's gonna come in clutch here shortly. What are we? We're 872 away from 48. I probably don't have enough resin on me to get that much experience. No, not at all. Okay, that's alright.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time.
Mm-hmm.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osayo. If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more.
Fair enough.
I will remain here for a while. That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Leo's past?
Sure, will do. Hey, Obi-Wan! Welcome in. How are you doing? Actually, just about to take a quick break. Things here are good. We've just gotten through this guy's character story quest, and now I'm about to use all the rolls I saved up to try and get this character unlocked for myself. But because we've been going for a couple hours, I'm going to take a quick break just to refill my water and stretch before we get into that. And then I think I'll do the rolls right here on this peak beside him, because hopefully he'll bring me some luck.
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
Keep trying, Chanyang. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. Exactly. Stay hydrated. Everyone stay hydrated. Okay. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. Ah. Ah. Ah.
Okay. So I was streaming this and realized you've heard everyone talk about it, but still haven't seen this at all. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, then I'll have to go like run some bosses real quick after we do the rolls, just so you can like get a sense of what the actual gameplay is like.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Xingxin infused water with ice is the most effective.
This dialogue was Changyang just rambling on about various things. That's great. Welcome back. Well, thank you. Okay. See what you see. Fair enough. So for anyone not familiar with how the gacha elements of Genshin work, Klee sends her luck. Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So they'll have these various banners that you can choose to roll on, and then each roll will give you potentially a weapon or a character of varying rarities. And so obviously 4-star stuff's rarer than 3-star stuff, and 5-star stuff is the rarest. And then it has what's called a pity system, so it guarantees you a certain minimum amount of the more rare items. Like if even if your luck is bad and you don't roll well, you still will get at least a few of the rare stuff. And so how it is in Genshin is that you're guaranteed a 4-star at least every 10 rolls, and you're guaranteed a 5-star at least every 90. And then, so these particular characters that are featured on this banner right here have their rates turned up a little bit, so you're more likely to get them. Not guaranteed to get them, like you could still get 4 stars that are not them. You could still get a 5-star that's not Zhongli, but these ones are more likely. And so I've been saving up all my free currency that I've been acquiring through playing for... I mean, I haven't rolled for characters since... I believe it was the September... Or, well, the banner that was at the end of September and into October. So it's been over a month. Like a month and a half since I've used any rolls, because I've been saving specifically for this character, because as soon as they announced that he was coming soon... I knew that I wanted him. Excuse me there. No, I didn't spend anything on the Klee banner. Not a one. What's the other thing I was gonna say? Heart of the Cards. Yes, we're trusting in Samara and Jesus right now. And the other thing is that that 90, or that like the 4 for every 10, or the 5 in every 90 does carry over between banners of the same type. So like if we go to my history here, because I was doing batches of 10, I've done 4 since I got Venti, so we are now 86 away from the next guaranteed 5-star. So I'm gonna do, I think, probably 6 single rolls just to get us back on an even multiple of 10, and then I'll do batches of 10 after that. So let's get started. First wish is a regular 3-star thing. Okay, that's fine. Oh! And we have one of the new characters on our second roll. That's pretty good. It's good luck so far. She's quite cool. With her guitar and her sort of rocker, slightly metal aesthetic. Yes, yeah. So the blue comets are going to be the 3 stars. That sort of purplish that we just saw there. It's a 4. If it turns like a gold, that's what we're looking for, because gold will be the 5-star, and we're hoping that's going to be a Zhongli. Yeah, I love her aesthetic too. She's great. Okay, so that's 2 so far. So we're 4 more to get us on our even multiples here. Okay, Harbinger of Dawn. Another... The flute. I'm not familiar with this weapon. But so our luck is a... Oh, am I blocking the names? My bad. For the purposes of this, we can put me... just up here, I guess? I don't remember where everything is right now, but... A flute, sir, that is a sword. Yeah, I'm right there with you. It is a sword. I'm just going to quickly check what the stats are on it. Or not the stats, but what it does. Swords, attack percent for its secondary, that's pretty good. Normal charge attack grants a harmonic on hits. Gaining 5 harmonics triggers the power of music and deals 100% attack damage to surrounding enemies. Harmonics last up to 30 seconds, and a maximum of 1 can be gained every 0.5 seconds. So if you're attacking every 0.5 seconds, in 2.5 seconds you gain 5 harmonics, which would pop off your thing. They fall off. That's actually, if I'm reading that correctly, that's just going to deal that 100% attack damage every 2.5 seconds? Doesn't seem like there's any cooldown between that, it's just how long they last. That could actually be pretty good. Hope I know what my bard's weapon is going to do. I mean, that's a good idea for a weapon. It's pretty cool, actually. Okay, we got some extra stuff there. What do we got? Okay, one more and then we should be on. Okay, that's fine. So that's our 6 to get us on our even multiple of 10 now. So we can just start doing them in larger batches. So far we're slightly lucky. Nothing amazing, but we've gotten 2 4 stars in 6 rolls, which is better than base odds. So
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
thank you. So now we do a batch of 10. They all split off. Okay, slingshot. Magic guide. Bait club. Black tassel again. There's Chong Young. Dope. So the reason I'm excited about that is because Chong Young is my main. Well, he's the one you're hearing all these voiceovers from in the background, but he's also my main DPS dealer in my squad. And when you get duplicates in this game, you can unlock what's called their constellation. So you basically it just makes them stronger, having duplicates of the same character. Debate Club, yeah, that's one of the better names for sure. So we got that. Black Tassel. Fair Shadow. Bloodstained Greatsword. Another Bloodstained Greatsword. Magic Guide. Okay, so 1 in 10, that's a fine roll. Bunch of Stardust, okay. Next batch, so we're at 20. G on your boy, thank you. Yes, duplicates aren't useless. And in addition to that, beyond just the constellation, duplicates will also give you, as you can see on the right-hand side here, there's this like Masterless Stardust or Masterless Star Glitter popping up. You get more of that if it's a duplicate, and there's like its own little shop where there's a number of different things you can buy with that. Another Debate Club. There's Greatsword. Another Chong Young. Okay. I can roll with this so far. Another Xin Yan. Okay, okay. Wait, another Chong Young? We got 3 4 stars in this batch? Holy shit. Okay, I mean that's my best block of 10 that I've ever done. 3 4 stars in one. This is going really well so far. Ice Boy and Fire Girl are gonna tear it up. Yes, they are. They're gonna be in good shape. I never considered how I would feel if after doing all these rolls I don't get Zhongli, but I get like fantastic results otherwise. Like if I max out Changyang's constellation and get like a whole bunch of other stuff that I want. Yes, let us keep it up and keep going. Streamer luck. So that puts us at 30, correct? This is the man that's never seen gameplay. Skyrider, Slingshot. Well, so streamer luck sometimes gets used to mean either. It can mean really good luck or really bad luck. Just anything that's outside the norm. Lots of this stuff. Emerald Orb. Another Xinyan. Okay. Well, with 3 of her already, while she's brand new, I'm definitely gonna have to level her up and at least put her on my secondary squad for the Abyss, because you need multiple squads in there. Just your streamer luck? Oh, unfortunate. A Slingshot. Okay, so a more standard roll this time. 1 4-star, but that's quite alright. Am I losing count? We should
Heart be pure.
40,
Evil
I think.
be erased. Mind be purged.
No.
World be
50? 40? I've
I
lost
always
count.
forget that last part.
Great Sword. Sharpshooters. The Bait Club. Sharp. No, Raven Bow. Another Xinyan? Holy shit, we are... That's so many Xinyans. Ooh, a Razor. Nice. That's my first Razor I've ever gotten. Debating downloading this and whether you really need another gacha, but the art, it looks so good. This game is gorgeous. I'll have to once we're done rolling, I'll walk around the world a little bit. But there's some really nice environments and some really good like area soundtracks. Like it's been a while since I've been playing a game where, as I was just roaming around the regular world, I would have to just like sort of stop and sort of drink in the scenery and the atmosphere along with the soundtrack, because I was just like, wow, this is beautiful. But this game has done that to me a few times. Okay, so that's... Oh, we're moving along here. Eye of Perception. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to go check what that does afterwards. Another Razor. Okay, so he's going to get at least 1 constellation up. Dope, okay. So another, I mean, 1's a weapon, but still 2 4-stars. We're doing, our 4-stars are coming in at noticeably higher than the average rate of 1 per 10. Cool steel. Another Slingshot, which is nice because I kind of like the Slingshot's passive. I've been toying around the idea of like leveling up a slingshot and using it on one of my characters. Another Xinyan. She's gonna be really strong. That's fantastic. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to go buy some more fates because I don't have quite enough for another 10 batch here. In terms of primogems. And by buy I mean with our currency we have, not with money, but what are we at, just quickly? Since I lost count partway through there. Okay, so these are pages of 6. Wait, this has not updated. So we don't know where we're at, because this is still only showing those 4. Can we get a refresh?
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies.
That's alright.
Jingxin infused water with ice is the most effective.
Okay, so drop out of here for a second. And go into Paimon's Bargains. We want all 5 of these. Might as well get all 5 of these too while I'm in here. Okay. Refresh happens in about an hour after pulling? Okay. I should be close to the 90, unless I did my math wrong and I misestimated by like a number of pulls, but... Okay. I'm just waiting for a second because well, I don't think it actually does anything. I did hear a superstition that some people will like wait for the character to say something in the background and then do a pull. I'm not normally one to buy into that kind of stuff, but why not? Unless it takes him too long, and then I'm just gonna do it, but... Art is really awesome for a free game. I missed that, but yes, it is. It is fantastic for a free game. Changyang, say something. Bless my pull with your random dialogue about exorcism. He was saying things so often before. Now he's just like chilling. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's a 5-star. Now who's it gonna be? Oh god, I'm nervous. Another Changyang. Jean! Oh, I am happy and sad at the same time. Because Jean's great. Or Jean, depending on how you pronounce her name. But it's not Zhongli. And so this is what I was mentioning earlier, because I did so well with the 4 stars, ultimately I still feel like this was all worthwhile because I got so many Chang'an duplicates, I got so many Jingyan duplicates. But I'm not going to end up getting Zhongli now. Well, I mean, unless a handful of other rules get him for me, because it's... You can get a 5-star not in the pity, right? It's just that it's rare. Now the question is, do I want to invest everything I have, even though there's not a pity, just to keep trying? I mean, there's only a few more rolls I can get right this second. I could just spend more of my Masterless Star Glitter, which I'm not really saving for anything else. Like, this is not
Exorcism uses
a waste in any way. Because who's on the thing this month? Oh, Barbara. I don't really care about Kai. I don't really care about these weapons and things. Barbara is tempting just for the, gotta do some thinking about what I want to do here. Because if I go in here, I'm only one Barbara away from maxing out her constellation. And this last point is pretty good because it's, well, as you can read. Oh no, you can't read because I'm in the way. I'll just read it to you. When Barbara is in the party but not on the field, and one of your own party members falls, automatically revives the fallen character, fully restores the revived character's HP to 100%. This effect can only occur once every 15 minutes, but it's a full res every 15 minutes, which is really good. So I could get that with her. Which is probably the smarter choice than just investing all my rolls into... Yeah, okay. I'm going to get that Barbara, and everything else that I have will go into a handful of more rolls just in case for the Zhongli. Referral links? Not that I'm aware of. No, I don't think so. Oh, you do think so, Phantom? I mean, possible. I haven't heard anything about that, but I also am pretty oblivious sometimes. Yeah, okay, we're taking this Barbara. And then with what we have left, we're going to buy 4 of these. Oh, wait, we can potentially get even more of those because... Okay, wait. Googling, you saw an event for it, but apparently that ended, so you don't know. Oh, like a limited time referral link thing. Maybe. Maybe. We're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here, but we have some of these fates saved up. So we're going to roll on this other banner, which... This is just sort of the standard banner, so there's... While it is showing these characters and weapons, their rate isn't turned up. This is just sort of the everything banner. We'll toss some rolls into this to hopefully get some more Masterless Stardust, to then buy some more fates to do the last few rolls that we want to do on the Zhongli banner. Ravenbow, Gold Steel. Oh, another Noelle. Dope. I'm down with that. Okay. And then we can do like 6 more. And gotta just do them real quick. Oh, I don't have Bennett yet. Dope. Okay. I will always take a character that I don't have. Okay, so we got 4 of that, which is not enough to buy another Fate. Throw him in the expedition? Exactly. Be dope if he, especially if he had like one of the passives for the expedition. Not everybody
Exorcism
does.
uses
But,
thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Sounds good. Okay, that's just a 3-star. We don't have enough to do a full 10 here. But we'll do what we can. Oh, there's another 4-star. Another Razor, okay. That gives us enough star stuff to buy one more. So not only this game, you thought the talking was just some stream alert that you weren't seeing the pop up for. Yeah, it is kind of funny that like when you're in these like shop menus that the characters will still like do their idle talks in the background, even though like technically that's all paused. Like this blue thing that's in front of my character's face right now is like an idle animation he does. So like the fact that that's not actually like changing or moving means like the world state is technically paused, but for some reason they still will do voice lines every so often, which is kind of funny. Oath. %25 to the time in Mondstadt? Okay. I mean, that's pretty solid. Okay. Okay, we're down to the last roll I currently have at my disposal. I'll probably be able to earn a few more over the course of this banner, because it's, as you can see on the time remaining there, it's here for another 19, almost 20 days, so I'll be able to earn a handful more over the course of the event that while it's on, but this is the last roll I have for the time being. He sighed. He's talking all the time now. Give me a good voice line, Shotgun. Just give me a good something. Have some time for more primos? Yeah, absolutely. Not
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies.
dope.
Qingxin infused water with...
Oh, I cut you off. Maybe I should have waited. Oh well, it's a 3-star either way. Thrilling Tales. Okay, I'll take it. Yes, I will have some time. I won't be able to earn enough to hit like the next 90 threshold. Like, I don't think I won't be able to guarantee myself another 5-star, which is unfortunate because from what I understand, the way these banners work is that you have a 50% chance of getting the featured 5-star and a 50% chance of getting any of the other 5-stars. But if you don't get the featured one the first time you get a 5-star, you're guaranteed to get the featured one the second time. So in theory, 180 rolls is the max
Heart
you
be
would ever
pure,
need to get a particular
be erased.
featured 5-star.
Mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
Not too bad in the polls though. Tons of 4-stars. Yeah, I'm thrilled with how the 4-stars turned out, because I got 3 with that one. I've got 2 with a number of others. I think I got almost twice as many 4-stars as I statistically was guaranteed to, and they were really good ones for me in particular. So I'm very happy with the 4-stars. And while I'm disappointed about not getting Zhongli, I shouldn't let that detract from the fact that the 5-star I did get is a really good character. Where is she? Oh, I went past her. Jean, or Jean, I don't know. I can't remember how the game pronounces it, but like, she's really strong, and she's also, yeah, she's just really good. And she's, like, in terms of, like, popularity amongst the fan base, she's really high. And also, she's never actually had her own banner, so technically, in a weird pseudo way, she's rarer than Zhongli, because, well, he's had the rate up banner, she never has. And so there's lots of people who have invested, like, Jean is how they say it in the game? Okay. Like, lots of people, like, certain prominent content creators who do a ton of Genshin have, like, dropped thousands of dollars on trying to roll for Jean. And, like, still haven't gotten her. So, I mean, I am thrilled to pick up this character. It just might be a little hard to tell that from my behavior, because I was really hoping for Zhongli. Look at that. She summons a dandelion and blows it. That's a great little animation. Give Razor a try with the prototype Animus? Oh, I bet. The prototype Animus is what I'm using currently on Chang'an. I have a level 81, and actually I've farmed up all the stuff to get it to 90, or to ascend it again as soon as I hit adventure rank 50. Like, I'm prepped and ready to do that. But I will definitely try it on Razor. My other idea potentially was, she's holding it right now, Beto is, but increased damage against enemies affected by Hydro or Electro. I was also thinking of potentially giving that to Razor when I got him. One of the two. I'll probably swap some weapons around a fair bit now that I have all these new characters, and see what I like best on each of them. Obviously, I need to level this one up more. It's only level 20 right now, but okay. So what do I got? Yeah, you got a Constellation, which is your first one. While Sweeping Time and Breastplate are both in effect, the chance of Breastplate's healing effects activating is increased to 100%. Okay, so that makes Noelle a more reliable, like, secondary healer. Now that I've gotten Jean, though, Jean also has healing capability. I keep mousing over because for some reason they stuck her here in the order. So now I've got, like, 3 characters who can kind of heal, which is exciting. Now, how many of these did I get for you? 4. So the last attack of the normal attack combo releases 3 Ice Blades. Each blade deals 50% of the attack as cryo damage. That's fantastic. Elemental skills and elemental bursts cast within the frost field create a spirit blade. Oh, cast within the frost field created by spirit blade, layered frost, have their cooldown time decreased. Oh, that's dope. Increase the level of Spirit Blade Cloud Parting Star by 3. So that just increases damage, which is great. And regenerates 1 energy every time he hits an enemy affected by Cryo. Oh, my burst on him is going to be up so often. Oh, it can only occur once every 2 seconds. So it's not going to be... It's still going to be up so often, but it's just not going to be permanently up like I thought when I first read the first part of that. But yeah, so he just got substantially stronger. And Barbara gets this thing. So now I've got that free res. Yeah, so I mean, I'm unfortunate about Zhongli, but I'm thrilled with how all those rolls went for me. I got a lot of great stuff. Picking up elemental orb or particle increases Razor's damage by 10% for 8 seconds. Doesn't say anything about whether that can stack. I'm assuming it can because it didn't specify that it can't. Or it didn't specify like a stack limit. Increases crit rate against enemies with less than 30% HP by 10%. Okay, good for finishing things off. Now you, I got 4 for as well. I'm not going to know what any of your abilities do, so I'm not going to quite understand what this means, but... Upon scoring a crit, increase attack speed of normal and charge attacks by 12% for 5 seconds. Can only occur once every 5 seconds. Okay, so it can't stack at all, but you can keep it up essentially permanently if you're critting a lot. Have any of you tried this on mobile? Is it the same account across devices? Kind of. How it works is while everything is cross-play, you can play with anyone else on any platform. Mobile and PC are cross-save, so you can switch back and forth between those. You can play on PC when you're at home. You can play on mobile when you're on the go. PS4 is not cross-save, so it's its own thing. So if you play on PS4, that's the only place you can play that account. But if your account is on PC or mobile, you can hop back and forth between them. Sorry, I suppose you just Google. Oh no, no worries. I don't mind answering questions. If it's something I know the answer to. You play mostly on mobile? Nice. Okay, PC download it is. Okay, so this just permanently, well not permanently, but if your crit is enough that it's going off like roughly once every 5 seconds, then you just have extra attack speed. That's dope. Rift Revolution's physical damage has its crit rate increased by 100% and will form a shield at shield level 3 Rave when cast. I kind of remember what that means from her little trial thing that she had where it let you test the characters out. Physical damage has its crit rate increased by 100%? That must also be when the shield level 3 is cast. The way I read that initially was just like it did that, just increased it by 100%, and then also there was this shield thing, but I feel like it's more the crit rate increases and it forms a shield when the shield level 3 is cast. Increases level sweeping fervor by 3. This third constellation I'm pretty sure is always just increase one of your talents by 3, which is good. Sweeping Fervor's swing damage decreases opponent's physical resistance by 15% for 12 seconds. Okay. So all her things basically feature around attack speed, crit, and physical damage. So she's very much designed to be sort of like a main DPS in whatever party she gets placed in. Because she doesn't have much that it like increases her elemental damages at all, really. That's fine. I don't mind using her as a main DPS. Although now I have a lot of main DPSs because I've got her, Chongyang, Razor. I would also use as a main DPS probably. Chongyang could really be actually shifted off to a support role if I needed to. The way his damage works. throw like a support DPS. I don't... Do I feel like messing around with artifacts right now? Probably not. And I would like to read your story and stuff, but I will do that at another time as well.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
What's interesting, or not, I don't know if interesting is the right word, but if I don't manage, like, as I said, I'm going to earn some more primogens as I play and use those on rolls. If, though, this banner ends without me getting Zhongli, which at this point it probably will, at that point, in 20 days from now, either Noel or Ning Wang will probably skyrocket in level, because in preparation for rolling Zhongli, I farmed so many things to level him up. I've got 59 of these basalt pillars. I've got a bunch of these. Just the stuff that gets used by every Geo user, I've got a ton of it. And so if I don't get him, my other Geo users are going to be shooting up in power level. I've also got 600 of these EXP books, because I was like, basically as soon as I had him, I was going to have him at level 80. How much would it be to get you to the next pity? You mean like if I were going to spend like money? Like real world currency? Oh God. Based on how many rolls I did, the assumption is that Jean was my first pity. Like, I'm pretty sure she was. I didn't actually count and see if it was rated at 90 or not, but how many... What did I do since Jean? Did I do like a batch of 10 and then like a handful of like 6 or 8 more? Have to grab him. Hope you get him. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate you sending that luck and good vibes. Let's see. If I went... Wait, why are you asking this, love? Are you just curious? I think I don't know. No, you don't need to be sorry. It's okay. I do not remember.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies.
Very well myself. What am I... Oh yeah, we made a bunch of wishes, so we get to collect this. Just curious, don't have the capacity. Well, even if you did, I probably wouldn't accept that kind of generosity. That would be a lot of money.
Water with ice is the most effective.
It's like back when you played FEH. Is that a Fire Emblem gacha? I'm not familiar with the acronym specifically, but desperately earning to pull another Lin. Yeah, it's pretty much all gachas have that same common element that players can relate to one another on. Is just that when you want that one character so bad. And Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay, perfect. Is my history refreshed yet? Good question. Nope, still just showing. I mean, I click refresh here, but that shouldn't do anything. Still just showing Venti and then the 4 after him. Alright, y'all broke me. Downloading now. Nice. I hope you have fun with it, Obi-Wan. I really love this game. And I wish you luck in your efforts to not spend more on it than you are comfortable doing so. It's funny because like I'm really into Genshin, but at the same time I'm really like not anti-gacha, but like I fully acknowledge how problematic the gambling aspects of it are, especially when they're often targeted towards children. Free to play in basically all of them. Yeah, I am too. I'm free to play so far in Genshin with a slight asterisk, and that asterisk is that when I first downloaded it, I hadn't turned my PS4 on in like over a year, and I had like $14 sitting on my PSN account, and I don't remember why it was there. I don't remember what last I bought on the account or what that money was left over from. But I was like, okay, that's a gift to current Ravison from past Ravison. I'm loving Genshin, so I'll toss that into Genshin. But I haven't actually spent any money that like I didn't. The only money I've spent on Genshin is money that I didn't know I had. 90 bucks for pity or pulls, yes, 90 pulls for pity. Yeah, you count that still as free. So do I. But I put the asterisk and the explanation on it just because I know there might be somebody who'd be like, well, if you were actually free to play, you wouldn't have that sword that you got from the battle pass. And it's like, okay, you're right. I did put a little bit of money towards that battle pass because I had some on my account. Done that with a mobile before? Yeah. What was I going to look up? Oh, right. Picto was curious about...
Heart be pure.
So I don't know exactly how many I've
Mind
spent
be purged,
or I've rolled since
world
Gene,
be,
but if we just estimate, see, if you were, the one thing, well, not the one thing, but these Blessings of the Welcome Moon are the best value on the shop, but the thing is that the Primogens come gradually over 30 days, so you sort of need to plan for when you're going to want to use your Primogens. Like, you can't just drop them all and roll the day of, but this Blessing of the Welcome Moon is your best value in terms of like how much you get for the money you're spending. But if I did want to spend money and get Zhongli, I would need... Let's see. I find it so funny that they like give this and then list the bonus. Essentially, these buy you double of what they're saying they buy you. They just list half of it as the bonus and half of it as the... Oh, it's because it's a first-time buyer bonus, so it's available only once. Oh. Interesting. I was not aware of that being a thing. So that would give me 6,560, which would be, how many pulls is that? Not enough. To guarantee myself, I would need to get this one, and it would be even that. What's that? Almost not quite 13,000. That, depending on how many I've spent, that may or may not get me right to the 180. I might still need a few more on top of that, but that'd be what I would have to spend. Is another, well, not another because I haven't spent any yet, but it'd be 130 bucks Canadian, which I'm not going to. Because while I love this game, I'm not spending 130 bucks to roll for a character. Obi-Wan, thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate that. You could use that Prime Gaming for any channel on Twitch, and you use it for me. Thank you. But that's the rules portion of this concluded. Okay. I mean, Obi-Wan's already hooked, but I did say I wanted to try to show a little bit of the combat and gameplay. And that works well for me, too, because where I just unlocked 4 constellations on Chongyun, I kind of would like to take him into a fight and see how he does. See how much damage it feels like he's putting out now. And I've got some daily resin to spend, which is it's Genshin's equivalent of an energy system. That's just the stuff that ticks up over time that you want to always try to keep below max so you're not missing out on any. What do I want to go do? I know what I want to go do. I want to go farm what's required to level up Pyro characters because I just got a 4 constellation Xinyan that I didn't have before, who I'm going to need to level up quite a bit. And I'm going to also actually need some stuff for Electro too because I just got a Razor as well. But we'll start. Actually, I'll just bounce back and forth. I'll do one of each. Because what do I have? 98. So yeah, I'll do one of each, which will leave me with 18. Going to bed, but keep us updated via Twitter if you get the 5-star. Thank you for the luck, Phantom. Thank you for tuning in tonight and hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. Good night. I hope you're able to get some good rest. And yeah, if I do get Zhongli, it will absolutely get posted about. Though I'm thinking for tonight, I'll probably just do these couple quick bosses, and then I may... What time is it? I think I'll do a couple quick bosses, then I may actually flip over and do one Hades run to finish things off. Almost just leapt off that ledge with very little stamina left. That's plenty. I missed completely.
Let the show begin.
Force my blade.
Yeah, okay, it feels like he's putting more damage than I'm used to. Whiff? Yeah, completely whiff. Come on, reform your core so I can break it and actually deal good damage to you again. There we go.
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
So confused for a second, then realized I was switching mid-fight. Yeah, so you can run a party of 4 as you go around and do various like dungeons and other world bosses and stuff. And the switching is just, well, if you're playing on controller, it's just all on the D-pad. I'm not sure how it's done on mouse and keyboard, but I assume it's also intuitive in that system as well. Yeah, the combat and the character switching and the combos and stuff you can do feels really smooth and intuitive to me in this game. Okay. A legendary artifact. Let's go take out the electro... whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, we got a world quests we can do before we...
One with my blade.
Can you not?
Couldn't odds revealed by...
Found a really dumb strat for the fire pillars phase. You just walk about in a circle and it works 95% of the time. What? Like how large a circle? Like, obviously not spinning in place. Like, are we just like, kind of like this? Like, or do you mean circle like the boss? Where am I going? I got... I spun in circles and I got confused about what direction I was facing.
One with my blade. Spirit blade.
Okay. So I just fought this thing earlier today, and on that first initial little burst of damage, I did maybe 50% more than I did before, maybe, or a little more even. So definitely a noticeable improvement in those constellations.
One with my blade.
Oops, fucked up. Oh, I'd rather get hit by that fist.
One with my blade.
Okay.
I'll protect us!
What are you gonna do? You're gonna drill again? Okay. You haven't done your, like, pulsing thing or your trap yet. There we go.
One with my blade.
Oh, I didn't mean to use that. Am I gonna have the elemental damage to do this now?
Spirit blade.
Come on.
Swift and merciful.
Oh, phew. I almost didn't come off cooldown in time. Not that it would have been a big deal, but I just would have had to... He would have healed slightly and I would have had to redo that part of the phase. What did that do for me? Oh, I spent enough resin for today. And weekly... Oh, it's my 10 boss enemies for the week. Some more. What are we at for resin now? 19? What's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, that won't hit 160 before I have a chance to play tomorrow. So that's... We've spent that low enough for tonight. I do like to leave myself right beside an adventurer's guild, though, so I can collect my expeditions first thing in the morning. Or not, well, not necessarily first thing in the morning, but first thing when I get on during the day. Oh, and of course I got Gene. I keep glossing over the fact that I got Gene, but I'm also going to need to definitely grind some animo materials to level her up. Both my 5 stars are animo characters. That's kind of funny. So I think we're done. I may as well check the just glance at the artifacts I just got, just to see if I got anything really good. What's this? Attack percent, defense HP, flat attack. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's probably actually one of my better concert final hours. Probably. So this HP percent, energy recharges HP and defense. That would be good on certain characters. Nose is itchy. Most importantly, though, this gladiator stuff. What's this? Attack percent, energy recharge, and elemental mastery. Okay, that's good. That's a good feather to get. Only way it could be better is if it had some sort of crit stuff on it, but. And then what's this? Attack percent, HP percent, flat, attack, flat HP. Not bad. Not great, not bad. And that's all the legendary ones, which is really all I care about. Most of these 4-star things are just going to turn into leveling up the other artifacts. Wow, actually my artifacts have built up more than I thought they had. I could actually level some stuff up pretty soon and like make some significant progress on some things. Okay, cool. Gonna hold to quit. Yeah, I'm happy with how those rolls went. Overall. The 4-star luck was really strong. Now while I'm switching to Hades, I'm still gonna be here, but I'm just gonna put us on the BRB screen. But I'll still be here talking. I don't know what kind of weird graphical stuff it's gonna do when I like shut down sources and switch to other sources and whatever. So I'm just gonna set this like this. Power off my PS4. Okay, where is the Epic Store? Not the Epic Store, the Epic client.